Ever paintings.
You can put them in the closet. I already photographed them.
Okay. Can you get the zoom background?
Yeah. Look. Go here, and then virtual background.
Okay.
And then I can do.
Oh, you should do the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, there's like preset ones, but I don't like them.
We look like angels, especially me because I'm in the white.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do no virtual background for this. Hello there. Hi, Monica. Hi, Mike.
Hello, hello.
Can you hear me okay?
I like this other picture.
Oh. Good. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. I just got a new iPad over the weekend, so I'm using it for my my camera now.
Right. That's what
And
I have mine on. It looks like I'm looking off to the side, but I have my laptop connected to my much bigger monitor.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm really impressed. Oh, hello.
Hi.
I'm quite impressed by, how great this iPad is, the new iPad. Mm-hmm. And I got it it was $300 at Best Buy, which is not bad for a brand new iPad. I don't think it's, usually I feel like they're $500 or $600. So,
that is good.
Yeah.
Only not refurb?
No, it's brand new. Yeah, they lowered the price for the new iPad, I guess, to make it a little more affordable. I don't know why, but it's Wi-Fi only, but it is, I got it open box for $290. So I saved like $10 because it was open box, but certified, never used. Yeah.
Wait, what does Wi-Fi only mean?
Like it doesn't have a cellular data plan on it. Like, how sometimes you can have internet. If you were to like be on the go with your iPad, it would have internet on it.
Oh, okay.
A phone company. So
what they're using for Dave's son, the remote learning, they're giving them tablets.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of they are, but
right. Yeah, I had a tablet.
They're not only giving them tablets, but they're giving them headsets. I guess when you're with kids, other siblings, so that you're not. I was like, oh, that's smart.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
So I lost my little clip from my laptop, so that's why. And this is only a sticky popped over the camera like a little tent.
Mm.
Ah. Hi, Mike.
Good morning.
Hi, Mike.
Happy Monday.
Yes, happy Monday.
And, he sounds so enthusiastic.
I got a to-do list as long as my arm today, so.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just trying to put my head in it.
Oh, I only have 1, 2, 3 little piles of to-dos. on my desk.
Hi,
I purposely
Rasan.
set everything aside, and I was like, I had to detach over the weekend.
Yeah, me too. I was trying to not do anything yesterday.
You see, is it starting Wednesday or is it tomorrow? Did you see the weather?
Yeah, it's supposed to get up to 80, 85.
Yeah, 85 and 90. Like,
That's good for the virus because the virus doesn't live above 80 degrees, I'm told.
that is wonderful.
Okay, you guys, we're ready to start.
Let's do it.
Right.
Hey,
Let's do
Rasan.
it, okay?
Hey, what's up?
The power trio, okay?
Right.
Monica, Mike, and Rasan. All right, you guys. So we're going to just learn how to do smart plans from scratch. I think a lot of you were probably on the previous webinar with the same topic, but we're going to just go through it again. So we'll hit, oh, who is that? Oh, it's Sahara. Hold on, I got to have her hear my voice. Woo, Sahara's in the room.
Brandon,
Okay.
I don't know how to make
Now we can get started. I've been waiting.
All right, all right. Hello, everybody. What's up, Rashawn? Did I say that right? Close enough.
Rasan.
Rashawn. I was like, it didn't sound. God damn it.
Rasan, you know, cool guy.
Rashawn, I knew.
Whatever you want to call him. Yeah.
When I worked in corporate, my employees used to tell me you have to go like this. It's Rasson.
Please, I'm
That's
gonna.
the only way to say it, Rasson.
I like that. That'll help me. Rashawn, little exercise.
All right, so we're going to learn how to create smart plans. Okay, I love smart plans. I think that they're brilliant and they're a great way to stay automated when you're a realtor. I don't know, you know, I've known nothing else but doing automated emails and texts and that kind of stuff. When I first started with Keller Williams, the realtor that I worked for, she already had drip campaigns, you know, is what they're called, like auto emails going out to people. And, you know, they're just highly effective. They really, really are, especially if you customize them to work for you and really sound like they're personalized and that you're like sending the email yourself, right? You don't want it to be some kind of blanket email that's just like, hi, how can I help you today with your real estate needs, right? Nobody wants to hear that, honestly. So the reason I like to, I'm going to sign in here to Command, and we're going to go ahead and customize smart plans. So we want to go to smart plans on the left-hand side. And then we're going to have our options here from KW International, okay? Although some of these are great, they're not necessarily the best when it comes to sending emails, auto emails and auto text messages out, right? Those have to be custom made. So we're gonna go to the top right-hand corner where it says create, and that's where we'll be able to name our plan. So today we're gonna do KW Inglewood is the best, right? I'm gonna name my smart plan that so that I can easily find it when I go to, oh, hi Tracy. Hi Tracy, welcome to the call. So we're gonna,
sorry.
oh, no worries, I'm glad to have you.
Okay.
Better than not being here. So
I'm here.
KW Inglewood is the best is the name of the smart plan. This will let me easily find it when I go to apply the smart plan to my contacts, okay? And I'm gonna hit apply. Now, it's going to take me to this creation screen here, which you can see it's a manual trigger, right? There's no option right now for it to auto trigger, and there will be in the future. So when a Facebook lead gets inputted into your database in Command, or if a specific tag gets inputted, like if you have somebody in there that's buyer as their tag, you'll be able to have it automatically put them on a smart plan. But right now it's a manual thing. So you'll see trigger manually here, and then you'll see new action. So what do we want to create today? Let's say, I don't know, you know, let's call our buyer John, right? Let's say we just met him on Facebook and he responded to my Facebook lead. Monica, what do you think you want to send first to John? Oh, Monica, what happened? Oh, Monica, Adrian Mayweather's here. Oh my goodness. All right, everyone's here today. But go ahead, Monica. What do you think? What would be the first step you would want to send to John as a automated action?
The first thing?
Yeah, like what's one of the, there's no right answer. I'm creating it with you here. But what would you want to have be the first thing to go out when you put them on a smart plan?
No, a warm, a text, new email.
An email?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So if we want to send an email, we're going to click send email, and you'll see it pretty quickly puts it over to the left-hand side here as our first action, right? This is our first touch. Okay, they like to speak in touches. So this is our first touch, and we'll choose, you know, do we want a simple email, which is like a plain text email, or do you want HTML, which could be a email template from your library, which would be more like a graphic, so to speak, or a picture, right? Like an HTML email. I prefer simple emails, you guys. I think simple emails work. I've been testing it out with just the people we're trying to recruit to join Keller Williams Inglewood. And I've had a really good response rate. I mean, I've had 5 people respond to my email, and before I've had nobody. So, you know, just from it looking like a real email that Nicole is sending out to people, it is having people respond to it as if they're talking to Nicole. They think that she's really sending them something. So you can do plain text or HTML, but I prefer plain text, which is called simple. You can put your subject line in here. So let's just say, you know, shift happens, right? Market shifts happen. And in the email body here, you can put in your text. So, you know, hi, you know, this is so-and-so from whatever. Thank you for visiting my website. Just pretend that's what that says. Now, if you want to customize it so that every email that goes out, no matter who goes to the, no matter who the email goes out to, then you can put a merge field in here after hi. And merge fields are located where the little F is with the brackets here. It's on the last option here. And you can put in contact first name, last name, whatever you want, but I will do contact first name and then the comma, so that it'll always say, hi, John, hi, whatever their name is. It'll pull this from their contact in your command so that the email looks like you're taking the time to, you know, type out their name and whatever. So you'll hit save, make sure you hit save at the bottom, and then we're gonna choose our next step. So this email's done. What we probably wanna do next is set a delay, right? We wanna wait before we send our next action. So I'm gonna hit set delay, and you'll see it moves it over here. This is our second step. And I'm gonna wait 5 days or 6 days, 5 or 6 days. I'm gonna hit save. And then we're going to choose our next action. So, and you can really keep going with this, but I'll just show you, you know, you could have it then send a text message 5 days later, okay? And this is where you connect your Twilio account. If you don't know what Twilio is the text messaging service that we work with. It's a company that we work with to send the automated text messages out. For $1 a month, you can own a phone number of your own. It'll not be your cell phone number. It will be a different phone number with a local area code that you choose. And for less than a penny a text, you can send out text messages. So it's a pay per text system, and it's less than a penny per text. So you can send hundreds of text messages for a couple of dollars, and they can all be automated through smart plans. So here's where you'll connect your Twilio account, okay? And you'll choose what kind of text message you want to send to their phone number. But you can also use merge fields here, which is cool. Okay, so again, you could put contact first name, and then, you know, this is, you know, Brandon at KW, you know, Inglewood, how's it going, right? And then I would hit save. So, you know, let's say, again, we meet John. He's a lead. He doesn't want to buy anything right now, but he's like, you know, keep in touch with me. I'm going to put him on my Keller Williams Inglewood is the best smart plan. And the first step is the very first moment that I apply that smart plan to John's contact, it's going to send him an email from me. Then it's going to wait 5 days. And then it's going to text him 5 days later, right? And you could keep going with this. Again, you can build these out to be very, very long. You could build them out to be short. You know, probably you want to build them out to be longer. And so it really has no limit to how many days you can do this for. You could have this smart plan go on and have, you know, a series of emails that are just getting sent every other week or every month or however frequent you want it. you would tell it with here where it says set delay, how often you want each thing to happen. So you want to always put a set delay in between your actions, and then customize, you know, the text message with the first name, you know, customize your emails here with the first name. You can also put in a task reminder. So let's say you do this email, you wait 5 days, then it texts him, right? Maybe after that, I want it to remind me, I'm going to put a task in here, to call him. So call, and then again, use the merge field. Call, contact, first name. And then in the task, you could put their phone number. You don't have to remember what their phone number is, or you don't have to go find their phone number. You can put a merge field called contact phone number. And it'll populate in your task reminder their name and their phone number here for you. And where do you think this is going to show up? The task reminder. It is going to show up on your home page when you log into Command with what's to do today. So it'll be right here. Call so-and-so, call so-and-so, call so-and-so. If you have the Kelli app downloaded, it also will, if you enable push notifications, it'll remind you every morning on your phone what there is to do for the day, how many tasks you have available, okay? So please download Kelli, K-E-L-L-E. The Kelli app is important. It connects with Command. It'll get you your notifications faster when you get leads. You know, yes, there's some glitches. Rasan, did you ever figure out, has that Facebook thing gotten figured out yet when it notifies you about new leads?
Well, what I had to do was go to another website called Zapper. And so with Zapper, I have it where every time I get a lead on Facebook, it automatically sends me a text message. Then I then go into Command, and then I put them on the smart plan. So it automatically sends the text, sends the email, and puts them on that whole process.
Are we able to connect the Zapper to Command?
Yes, but it's not necessary because your Facebook ad automatically goes into your Command. So you're getting the leads, but it's not telling you. So what I was finding, like the first 3 days I was running my ads, I would go back, I would just randomly go into Command and it'd be like, oh, you have, 4 leads that came in hours ago. So I wasn't able to reach out to them right away and all that stuff. So by having the Zapper, I have the Zapper send me a text message every time I get a Facebook lead. They're already going to be in Command. All I have to do is log into Command and add them to a smart plan. So once Command sets it up so that on the smart plans, you can add a trigger, then it'll automatically do all that. You won't need the Zapper, but for now, you just have to have a Zapper.
Yeah, I have a question on that. Brandon, didn't you show us a couple weeks ago that we can set up a landing page from Facebook that goes right into Command?
You can set up a landing page and it'll give you a URL that you could share on Facebook.
Okay.
I mean, there's two things. I mean, are you talking about in Facebook ads or?
Well, is Rasan talking about his Facebook ads and people signing in? Wouldn't he use the Command landing page to bring it back into Command?
The reason why you don't want to do that
is,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, yeah. I was going to say you don't need to. You're using a Facebook lead gen form, but I think what Rasan's having an issue with in Command and what Command's not doing right now is for some reason there's a delay in it. In the moment a lead gets captured from a Facebook ad, it's not notifying him on his phone that lead has come in. So it goes straight into Command, but it doesn't then tell him that it did that. So he has to manually remind him. He's got to log in, right, every 20 minutes to make sure there's not a new lead. Yeah, so that's
so with the Zapper, I don't have, like, perfect example. Right before this call, I was sitting here preparing for it. I got a text message saying I have a new lead. I called the lead right away, qualified them, sent them right to the lender. So through the Zapper, it works kind of all together now. It's still a lot of extra steps that I don't care to take, but I'm working with Command until they can get everything up and running the way we want it. But I guess once they add it where you can add a trigger, you know how that first box you have there where it says what's the trigger? And right now it's a manual trigger. Once they have it where you can add a trigger, then all of that should become automated.
Yeah, and you can have the first step be a text message, right? For
exactly.
Facebook leads. And that'll just be, that will be gold right there. The moment they get captured, they get a text automatically from you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, so you guys, look, Command's not a perfect system. No system is, and I'm not going to lie and say, yes, it's fantastic. It has its flaws, but there are a lot of support pages out there on Facebook. There's a lot of available, you know, training in learning how to work around things like Rasan did, you know, but you have to dig for it. You do have to look for the solutions to the issues because not everything's going to get fixed right away. But can it do a lot? Yes, it definitely can. Does it cost you anything? No, right? You're already paying for it, so you might as well use it. And if you get your contacts uploaded in here, right, which is the first step before you apply smart plans. Otherwise, there's nobody to put smart plans to or apply them to. You need to upload your contacts in here first, okay, and tag them, right? Buyer, seller, hot lead, sphere, whatever they're going to be. But go ahead and upload your contacts. Then you want to go ahead and you go into smart plans and create your smart plans out. And then you can easily apply smart plans by either going into the smart plan tab here on the left and going to the actual smart plan. So let's say this is it, shifting market, okay? And I wanted to add people to the smart plan. I would hit add contact on the right-hand side here. Okay, and I could go ahead and search by a specific tag if I wanted to. And I could, you know, I could mass apply smart plans here to multiple people, or you can do it by your contact section. So if you're in your contact section already and you like, oh, you know what, let me put Aaron and Abel and Adalberto, right, on a smart plan, then you're going to go to bulk action. This will appear here right above the names, and you can go ahead and add to a smart plan this way. You scroll down, add a smart plan, right? And then you can tell it which one. So you can do it one of two ways. It doesn't matter. I do think it's worth I do think one thing you shouldn't necessarily do is when you're first applying your smart plans, if you're going to be doing it to a large group of people, don't go in one by one and apply your smart plans. I mean, if you're doing the same smart plan for 20 or 30 people, don't go into each person's contact profile here and go to smart plan, add to smart plan, select, apply, right? That's 6 steps for one person when you could do the same 6 steps for 30. But if you are going to go through each person and you're like, okay, I want to put Aaron on this kind of a smart plan and I'm going to put Abel on a different kind of smart plan, then you could do it one by one as well inside of the contact profile, which you can see right here on the screen. Okay. Yeah. So that's smart plans. I mean, it's really a automated plan of touches that work for you. Okay. Reminders, emails, text messages, that kind of stuff. Any questions? There's quite a few of you on the call, so I'll open it up for questions. Anything you want me to show you again? Anything I missed? What about for you guys?
I have a question.
Yes.
When you're setting it up, can you schedule it to be on a specific day, not just numbers?
Yes.
So like if I do follow-up Fridays, I don't want it to happen 5 days later and that's going to be a Saturday or a Sunday.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Interesting question. I don't think you can. Let's just see real quick. We'll play with it here and see if we can do it. Oh, of course. Okay, test 3. Let's just see. I don't think you can. That would be a really great feature though. So like, let's say send email. No, so it's based on when you apply the smart plan. It's based on that. So if you were to do, I mean, you could set it up, right? Success to do it if you apply the smart plan on Friday. Then it would, and then you put a delay every 7 days, right? And then it sends an email it would start sending the email every Friday. If you
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you'd have to do it. So you'd have to create your Friday follow-up smart plan and then apply it on a Friday and then put your delay, set your delay for 7 days and then put your series of emails every 7 days, right? So it'll always send out on a Friday. Okay. Yeah, good question, by the way. It would be cool if you could put in, you know, specific days of the week that you want them to go out on. But any other questions, any comments?
I was going to say, I think that you can go into campaigns and just schedule an email campaign. It probably just wouldn't be a smart plan. So if every Friday you want to know that your email is going out, I think you do it that way.
Create new campaign, email campaign. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, you could do a marketing campaign in here. And
you should be able to schedule it.
This applies to text also, right? What we're doing. If I want to start off with just texting, these texts can go out every week.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could set up your smart plan to be all texts. You could have each action be a text message with a 7 day delay in it, right, between each text. Yep. So yeah, play with campaigns. Email campaigns are good too. You know, you can schedule those out, like you said.
What's the difference between the campaign and the smart plan?
I believe, Rasan, what's the difference from what you?
The way I would explain it is that a smart plan is more like a follow-up guide. No, I wouldn't say guide, but it's more just like, so perfect example, I'm running a Facebook ad. And so people click on my Facebook ad, they put their information in on my lead capture page. It captures them in command. So now what, right? So that's where the smart plan comes in. As soon as I capture that lead, I put them on a smart plan. It sends them an immediate text. It sends them an immediate email. Then the next day, it's going to follow up again with another text, another email. And it's going to keep doing that as long as I, programmed it to do that, so that I don't have to do anything. I'm in the background doing whatever. They're getting touched and touched and touched. When they finally respond back, that's when I can jump in. Sorry about that. So that's a smart plan. The campaigns are just perfect example. You have a direct mail campaign. So let's just say once a month, I want to automatically send out postcards. You can do that from there. If I want to automatically have things post to my social media, I can have that set up and on a schedule. If I want to automatically send an email however many times a week, you go in and you schedule all those things in there. So it's kind of two different. One is for like the purpose of touching everyone on a consistent, not on a consistent basis, but on a pre-programmed basis. You already know exactly what you want to say to them. The other campaigns are, I'm trying to see what's the best way to describe it.
Yeah,
well, I guess the other campaigns are more designed for you to reach out to the masses, for people who aren't necessarily a lead that came into you. I guess that would be the best way I'd say it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then in here, you can create, from who, what's your subject, and then you could apply a specific design. And then when you hit send, I'd have to fill out these fields but I think what you're saying, Rasan, is when you hit send, then it can ask you when you want it to send.
I believe so. Yeah, I would have to play with it again, but I remember setting it up before you could schedule it.
Yeah.
You could do the same thing with your social media posts. You could do the same thing with postcards. So that's the purpose of the campaigns. The smart plans are just kind of like pre-programmed messages that you want a certain people to be on. And so you put them on that smart plan, and it'll automatically do that for you.
Perfect. Good. Well said. All right, you guys, anything else before we end the call? I'm open. We're open for questions and anything else that you're dealing with command. Doesn't have to be about smart plans. No? Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I appreciate you taking the time this morning. It really makes a difference when you are here on the call with us. And it will be recorded, so we'll put it into the YouTube page. And that is it. I will see you guys later, okay?
Quick question.
Yes, Tracy.
I thought we were going to go over how to design flyers. Did I miss that?
You know what? I changed the subject because I led that class on Friday, and I didn't want to double do it. I went ahead and switched the topic for today, but I can have a one-on-one call with you and show you how to do that.
Okay.
I'll schedule something with you.
But if you have done it, then I can just look on the recording, right?
Yeah, you could. I'll send you do you have the YouTube page link?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's in the playlist already, how to design flyers and postcards and stuff. Yes.
Could you post the YouTube? Is it our own personal YouTube or?
It's a Keller Williams Inglewood YouTube. Yeah, I'll send you guys the link. Let me just actually do it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, please send it because I want to make sure I do have it. I don't want to assume that I do.
Let me go ahead and just paste the link into the chat box real quickly for you all to have here. Hold on. So chat. There you go. Oh, hold on. Paste. Okay, so I've just went ahead and put the YouTube link into the chat box for you all to grab if you don't have it. Let me know when you got it, and then I'll.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, everyone. I appreciate you being on the call. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.